Hello world, please excuse me if I do not make proper eye contact with you at this moment because I'm driving and I think it's probably better that I, watch the road instead of you. If you don't like that, then I gotta question your concern for my safety and those around me. Anyway, yes, I am driving. I'm on my way to go see a fight. It's not live. I'm not gonna go. It's not bum fights, which would be kind of cool, or bad. I mean, it would be bad to pay people to fight who are poor. Isn't that what fighting is? I don't know. Was there a big uproar about bum fights? I've never actually seen it. It seems mean, but isn't everybody who fights professionally in search of money or desperate, or I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go see the Rampage Jackson fight, and he's fighting some guy who's going to probably beat the crap out of him, which is bad for him because he's a pretty bad dude. I watched the A-Team yesterday, which is I was kind of sleeping and kind of watching, and it was in Japanese. So I didn't get the full experience, but it looked okay. I kind of liked his tattoos on his hand. What was it? Pity and Fool. I thought that was a nice little homage to Mr. T. Anyway, I'm driving in my car, and I thought I'd talk a little bit about driving in Japan. Keep it topical. I'm in the situation and doing it. Look, cars in Japan as we speak. Anywho, I don't like when people say that. I'm not going to say that ever again. Anywho, from now on, it's anyhow or anyway. Proper English that people speak. Oh, I gotta end this video soon because I don't know where I'm going and I gotta check my maps. But in the meantime, I'll talk about driving. So I was thinking about this the other day that I really like the way people drive in Japan. Like I know there's this stereotype of Asian drivers, and I don't know if it's like an Asian American driver thing or if people just assume people in Japan and China and like India. I don't know, like like half the world are bad drivers. But I don't know. I think Japanese drivers are awesome. I mean, I don't know, awesome. Like, they're really nice. Like, I never have problems trying to, change lanes or there's no road rage. I've only had one instance of a guy raging on me. I rage frequently, but nothing ever happens because, someone will cut you off on accident, I'm sure. It happens. They're not all model drivers, but anyway, it'll happen, and then you'll go up there and find him, and you give him the and he's like, what happened? So it's a little unsatisfying. Your rage isn't properly fulfilled. So I've only had one guy rage on me since I've lived here, and it's been 10 years plus. And apparently I cut him off, and he didn't appreciate that, and he followed me for a couple miles. In busy traffic. It wasn't like we were on some desert road and he was gonna, slit my throat or anything. But he finally kind of caught up to me, and he was a couple cars back. I could see him in my side mirror get out of his car and start to approach me, and I started to get a little excited because that's always fun when a guy gets out of his car in the middle of the street and ready to fight you. But he got almost to my door, and the light changed, and then he ran back to his car because someone's got to drive it. So then he followed me for a bit more, and I'm just kind of like, wow, this guy's weird. You know, it wasn't scary or anything, but just weird. Finally, he catches up to me, pulls up next to me, and he gives me the finger. Which is not like a Japanese thing, but, you know, he saw that I was a white guy, I guess, and it was like, oh, and like, it shocked me. You know, and then I was like, "Oh man, it's on!" And so then I started raging, but he gave the finger, and then he passively ran away. So there's that. This guy next to me is looking at me. He should be pulling forward, but looking at me, talk to myself. Apparently, seems to be more important. Anyway, stop looking at me, dude. Weirdo. You know, right now would be a good time for these Japanese drivers to show me how bad they are, as I praise them. Anyway, but that's the only time in my past that I've had a guy rage, and even that was like, he gave me the finger. Wow, I was woo. But like right now here, I'm gonna merge, and there's no one back there, so no one to be nice to me. So that's cool. So, but I find that drivers are just really polite and for the most part really safe. You get a lot of, I guess, old ladies driving, which isn't so safe. And maybe I'm stereotyping, but some people need to, I don't know, drive better. But for the most part, on the whole, like right here, I'm going to cut this guy up. No. Yeah, maybe I should do as the Romans and drive like a nice guy. Yeah. Because, you know, merging and videoing is a kind of multitask I'm not really ready for. Wow, 7 minutes already. Anyway, I just wanted to, you know, compliment the vast majority of Japanese drivers that I've seen, and you know, say good job on ya, good on ya. And from what I've seen, the stereotype does not hold true in the least. And even if it did, well, it doesn't. So whatever. Anyway, I'd be interested in hearing how you feel about driving, or what I'm trying to say. How do you feel about the drivers where you live? And do you think they're good drivers? Do you believe that there are types of people that are less good at driving than others? I don't know. I'd be interested to hear your comments. Otherwise, I'm gonna get going on this fight and try not to cut anybody off on the way there. Everyone, thank you for watching. See you sometime in the future. Goodbye.